You know, every time Mercedes-Benz releases a new EQ model, it feels like a glimpse into the future of driving. And now, the 2026 Mercedes-Benz EQE has arrived, and let me tell you, this thing is an absolute stunner. It's the kind of car that makes you stop, stare, and think, yeah, that's what electric luxury should look like. Now, if you've seen the previous EQE, you might think, what's new? But Mercedes has done more than just a mild refresh here. The 2026 EQE feels more refined, more confident, and far more connected to what drivers actually want, that perfect balance between performance, comfort, and clean electric power. Let's start with the design. The first thing you notice is how effortlessly elegant it looks. The silhouette is sleek and aerodynamic, with those flowing lines that seem to glide with the wind rather than cut through it. Up front, the closed-off grille now carries a more defined Mercedes pattern with illuminated accents that really pop at night. The headlights, slim, sharp, and full of character, seem to almost wink at you when you approach. And the back? Its classic EQ design, a continuous LED light bar stretching across a sculpted tailgate, making it look wide and planted. It's futuristic but not over the top. The kind of car that says luxury without shouting about it. And yes, for 2026, Mercedes has refined the bodywork just enough to improve airflow and reduce drag, but what really stands out is the way the EQE carries itself. It's got that solid German confidence, the kind of stance that makes you feel like it's carved out of a single block of steel. Now, under the skin, the EQE continues to be all-electric, but this year, Mercedes has tuned the powertrain to deliver smoother acceleration and more efficient range. Depending on the trim, you're looking at up to around 315 horsepower, and the rear-wheel drive version can take you over 300 miles on a single charge. For most drivers, that's more than enough for daily commutes, long trips, and everything in between. And here's where it gets interesting. Mercedes has been working on a new hybrid assist system for certain global markets, blending electric smoothness with a small, efficient range extender for those who still crave that always ready feeling. It's not officially confirmed for every region, but it shows how Mercedes is thinking about making electric driving as flexible as possible. When you get behind the wheel, the experience feels next level. The steering is light yet precise, the suspension glides over bumps like silk, and the instant torque gives you that addictive push every time you hit the pedal. It's quiet, eerily quiet, but in the best possible way. There's something truly calming about driving an EQE down the highway. It's like the car isolates you from the chaos outside, wrapping you in a cocoon of calm and confidence. Inside, though, that's where Mercedes really flexes its luxury game. Step in, and the cabin feels like a futuristic lounge. Ambient lighting flows across the doors and dashboard, reacting subtly to your driving mode. The massive MBUX hyperscreen is back and better than ever, crisp, intuitive, and beautifully integrated. The display stretches from pillar to pillar, giving both driver and passenger their own space to interact with navigation, media, or even climate settings. It's like sitting inside a living, breathing piece of technology. And the materials, pure Mercedes magic. You've got genuine wood and metal trims, soft-touch leather, sustainable recycled fabrics for those choosing the eco-interior packages, and everything feels sculpted to perfection. The seats are redesigned with deeper cushioning and improved massage programs, perfect for those long highway drives. Even the steering wheel feels like it belongs in something more expensive than it already is. One of the coolest updates is how intelligent the EQE has become. The car learns your routines, when you drive, where you go, and even your favorite temperature, and it adjusts itself automatically. Heading to work? It preconditions the cabin for comfort. Driving home at night? The ambient lighting switches to a warmer tone. It's like the EQE anticipates your every move. And if you're wondering about space, yes, it's roomy. The flat-floor EV platform gives you tons of legroom in the back, and the trunk is surprisingly generous for a sleek sedan like this. Now, let's talk about driving modes. You can go from silent cruiser to spirited performer in seconds. The sport mode tightens the steering, lowers the suspension slightly, and lets you feel more connected to the road. It's still not a hardcore AMG monster, but it's got that perfect blend of control and grace, like a ballerina that can bench press a truck. Compared to older EQE models, this 2026 version feels more mature. The ride is smoother, the tech is smarter, and the efficiency gains are noticeable. It's not trying to prove itself as the future of EVs anymore, it is the future. Mercedes has fine-tuned everything that customers mentioned before. The touch controls are easier, the infotainment faster, and even the regenerative braking feels more natural. Now let's address something people keep asking: can the EQE handle a bit of adventure? And surprisingly, yes. While it's not an off-roader, Mercedes has improved traction and stability systems, making it capable on rougher roads and slippery conditions. Add the all-wheel drive version, and you've got yourself a confident drive in snow, rain, or twisty mountain passes. Pricing, as expected from Mercedes, won't be cheap. The base model is expected to start around $75,000, and the higher trims can easily cross into the $90,000 plus range. But for that, you're getting an all-electric luxury sedan that combines performance, comfort, and cutting-edge tech like few others can. When you park it and walk away, you just can't help but glance back. There's something about the EQE that gives off that "I've arrived" feeling, not just because of the badge, but because it represents the next chapter of luxury motoring. So, is the 2026 Mercedes-Benz EQE worth the hype? Absolutely. It's not about being the fastest or the flashiest, it's about delivering an experience. The kind of drive that feels effortless, where technology and luxury melt together seamlessly. For anyone ready to step into the future of Mercedes, this is it. And honestly, if this is where the EQ lineup is headed, then the future looks very, very bright.